of Hawaii, Max Holloway.
For the interim UFC featherweight championship, and keep in mind, Anthony Pettis is not eligible to win the belt, just Max Holloway. Round 3. Good flurry.
Yeah, good combinations there.
Over the top to the body. Neither fighter is taking full control.
One more time, beautiful trip rather by Holloway, and now
had side control there. Really didn't try to do much with it.
Oh, good spinning back kick to the body by Holloway.
Yep, right to the midsection.
Moving, throwing no shot. Another hard shot to the body.
Yep.
Pettis is in trouble. Holloway's pouring it on.
Holloway looking to finish it.
It's
all over.
Wow.
Max Holloway finishes Anthony Pettis.
Outstanding. Wow. The winner, Max Holloway. First of all, Max, how's it feel to be carrying around that UFC belt?
First and foremost, I gotta thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And I asked you guys earlier in the week, we couldn't find Aldo, so I started calling him Waldo, Jose Aldo, and tell him meet me in Brooklyn in February. Let's get the real one.
I told these guys before, I'm gonna tell them again. I ain't average. I never ever wanted to be average. I never ever wanted to get by in my life. I always wanted to be the standout in whatever I did. Everybody keep overlooking me to keep sleeping. So I simply tell them, let them slumber. I've been getting ready for Aldo since I was 17 years old. 17, I'm 25, and I'm here. He's still one of the best, he's still at the top of the division. But it's time for a new era. He didn't want to fight me. He said he didn't want to fight me. He wanted money fights, and why fight me when he can fight an easier guy, Anthony Pettis, you know? And that's why we took the Pettis fight. This guy didn't want to fight me. We had to get him. He wanted something interesting, you know? We made it interesting. We got the fight. Now there's no need to talk.
Max Holloway is a guy who has had some amazing moments inside the octagon. He's creative. He's very difficult to figure out.
People's over here trying to race to the division. I'm over here cleaning out my division.
I was at the beach hanging out with my friends when I got the call that you're fighting Jose Aldo June 3rd in Rio. The biggest smile came to my face. If this is not what legends are made of, I don't know what is.
First is on him, you know, he's in his country, in his backyard. I just can't wait to get in there and get it done.
Vai ser bem agressivo, é um cara que procura a luta, né? Então se ele não mudar o estilo dele, pode ter certeza que o cara...
In his hometown, where they call this guy a king. So what better way to become a king is to go to another king's village and tell him, this is mine.
Trying to make it 11 straight wins and leave here the undisputed king of the 45ers against the greatest featherweight in the history of the sport, Jose Aldo Jr. Holloway presses forward, Aldo evades.
You're seeing the style differences too. Aldo much more set.
Oh! Holloway got big punches! Jose Aldo follows up! Some early adversity here for the challenger.
That early explosion in Jose Aldo seems to have Holloway a little hesitant.
Jose Aldo. Hard to recall the last time Max Holloway lost a round. Oh, big right hand from Holloway. Got him with the right. Wow. I mean, who does that against Jose Aldo? Max Holloway does. Max is landing more effectively now. He's getting the timing of Aldo. Third round of a possible 5 here to determine the undisputed UFC featherweight champion.
Pressure Aldo, and he's starting to get into a rhythm. And like I said earlier, once he does, man, it is hard to break it.
Oh! In and out. Max goes in and out.
Again there, he made Aldo miss again.
Recap all of tonight's action from Rio on the UFC 212 post-fight show. Oh! Max Holloway knocks down Jose Aldo! The champ in recovery mode here. Max Holloway knocks down Jose Aldo! The champ in recovery mode here. Aldo trying to stay in this fight, but the Hawaiian Holloway
still in it.
pouring it on. That'll do it! Max Holloway is the undisputed UFC featherweight champion. Hawaii, stand up!
The undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway.
Blessed era, welcome. You know, Kings come to the King's Village. He had everything I wanted. He had everything. He had the reign, he had the long reign. Now it's time for Blessed era.
They will run it back. It will be Holloway versus Aldo 2. The guy was dominant for so many years that, you know, you can't help but be like, all right, let's give you another shot. What better replacement can we have than the former reigning champion in Jose Aldo?
So what happened was Max Holloway lured him into a slugfest. And Max Holloway came out of it completely unscathed, and now he's feeling loose.
Holloway right back to the body work, then back upstairs.
Holloway walks through like it's nothing.
Max Holloway
Broken drive. That cut is nasty now. Fight's not going to make it out of this round.
Oh! Holloway looking to finish Jose Aldo tonight.
Look at this. Aldo goes for the takedown. Trouble spot. Holloway's got his back. This easily could be it. Seconds to go. This could be it. Aldo desperate.
Dean getting in there. He might stop this thing soon. That'll do it. Max Holloway has defended his undisputed featherweight championship. And he vaults into the crowd to celebrate.
Featherweight champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway.
Broke him down, and you came up to us at the end of the first round, and you said the man's tired.
Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But I told you guys, all these guys is cupcakes. I look forward to the new flavor, but any of them can get it. I like cupcakes, and I'm gonna eat them all, baby.
I always said it. It's just a matter of time before we meet. And I are so good that we went through the division.
Oh! That is it!
Brian T. City Ortega is still undefeated. Swanson staying on his feet and trying to escape.
He readjusted the hands. I don't know. It might be tighter.
There's the tap. Brian T. City.
This is the type of matchup you want to see when you have a young, phenomenal champion like Max Holloway.
Every single time I fight someone, it's like, this is the guy that's gonna stop Max. I'm sitting in the bar, I dare you to beat me. I dare you.
This is the most talked about fight in the featherweight division since Conor and Jose Aldo. I've done everything that I possibly can to get here, and I'm not leaving without that belt.
Yeah, this is the fight that all the MMA insiders are talking about. This is a fighter's fight. Well, it's here. You know, two young kids in their primes, you know, coming up, looking good, and it's time to eat. Everybody keeps saying that this guy's undefeated. You know, everybody keep forgetting I'm undefeated. You know, every fight I approach, I'm 1-0.
Of course, we don't forget why we're here. That's been on my mind for a year now.
I'm just curious for your thoughts, having watched him and studied for him. Like, what do you think it is that makes his jiu-jitsu so successful?
Everybody keep talking about Brian and this and that. Everything the guy did, I did better. He's on what, 6-fight win streak? I got 12. He beat a champion, I beat 2. You know, so at the end of the day, the Bless Express is going around in a circle. We laughing you, bro. You know, and little brother, and I'm younger than you, so you know, congratulations.
Brian, when you hear him say that everything you did, he did better, do you have a response?
Sometimes the best response is no response.
Sometimes you don't have a response, so.
Been waiting for a long time, baby. It's time now.
And the Bless Express is on the move, baby. Next up, T-City. What island is this? 10th Island, baby. Let's go. Good luck to you, sir.
The wait ends here, folks. Max Holloway, 12 in a row. Brian Ortega, undefeated as an MMA pro. Something has got to give tonight. Will we get a new champion?
Oh, he tagged him.
Wow.
He tagged him with the 1-2.
Oh, stunned him.
Clean right hand.
Seems to be okay, shaking his head.
Good entry by Ortega.
Oh. Good double leg. Max fighting, he's trying to push on the head.
You got one leg free.
Nice job from Holloway.
Good sign for Holloway as he gets right back to his feet.
Pouring it on. And he overwhelms you with his movement. In and out, in and out. You never know if he's coming or going.
Oh, nice hook there from Holloway.
Oh, he's faking wobbling.
Oh, right hand.
Oh, haven't seen too many kicks from him yet.
The thing that starts getting discouraging about Holloway is that he just doesn't get tired. And he can just keep doing this. He just stays on you.
First title shot, it's a lot to take in, especially against a dominant guy like Max Holloway.
It's Max. It's Max. He's the best. The
Oh,
best featherweight of all time.
Oh, nice clean right hand.
He has, but it's safe to say that this is the best fighter Brian Ortega has ever fought. Oh! Ortega!
That got his attention.
He's wobbling a little bit.
Here comes Ortega.
And there's the takedown.
Ortega trying to transition to the back.
Oh, Max is up.
Woo! We got a fight, ladies and gentlemen. We got a fight. Beautiful spinning elbow.
Ortega starting to
Nice
settle in.
nice.
Nice right hand.
Oh, good right hand.
Holloway starting to regain a little traction here late.
Ortega seems to have much more confidence in this round. There's a takedown attempt again.
Wow.
What a fight, man. What a fight.
It's on.
Aliani Celeste getting us there. Max Holloway's a showman, man. Round 4 of a possible 5.
I'm not sure what Max was telling me. He was pointing to the ground. He said he's going to end it.
Finish it now.
All right, so Holloway calling his shot.
Holloway.
Yep, he's comfortable. Oh, nice
Straight left.
Oh. He's making Ortega miss badly in this round.
He's pouring it on. Look at him.
Holloway showboating now.
Can you imagine if he finishes it in this round after he just said that to you, possibly?
That's what he did with Aldo. This is some championship level stuff.
Beautiful body work as well from Holloway.
Everything. That takedown.
He's
Holloway pouring it on.
volume.
Oh! Ortega's hurt.
Oh, he's hurt. He's trying to clinch.
Holloway trying to get enough separation to close the show.
Holloway digging to the body.
Look at Ortega's face.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that eye is bad. Man, Max is relentless.
Body head. Oh, God, it's like a 10-punch combo from Max. Eve Levine watching the action closely. 20 minutes down, a massive push round for Max Holloway.
He just looked at me and said, that close.
The doctors are going to take a look at Ortega. I think that eye might be shut.
Hold on, give him a second. Talk to him.
That might be it. That's it.
Max Holloway has retained his UFC featherweight championship. Brian Ortega unable to answer the horn for a 5th round, and the celebration is on. Holloway still the best in the world.
It was fun.
K-Boss.
Yeah.
Real one.
You got it.
Yeah!
Now you can really be happy.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. The king is Max. I told you guys, come beat me. I dare you. You know, and I didn't break the records actually. Ortega actually did it for me. You know, he's taking a lot of punches. So all the UFC guys, you guys be talking about me fighting at 55 for super fights. So, and we can sit down with Dana. We'll figure it out.
The main event, of course, is Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier for the interim lightweight title rematch of a fight that happened at UFC 143.
I want to be the number 1 pound for pound. If this guy's at 55, let's do it.
You ready? Ready? Fight!
Poirier closing a plus 200 underdog tonight.
Good left hand by Dustin Poirier right off the bat.
Oh, he got clipped.
Oh, Max clipped him.
He can't just stand there in front of a big, strong Poirier, because Dustin's not going to waste the technique. He'll find the shots.
Holloway has started to close that gap. Ooh. Holloway, certainly the more active guy.
In a round that Max was doing really well in.
Holloway's volume now.
Holloway pouring it on. Oh!
Poirier, gotta be careful here. Dustin's just non-stop. Standing ovation has already started here in Atlanta.
This is such a crazy fight.
Poirier and Holloway go the distance.
What a fight.
From UFC lightweight champion of the world, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
I'm here with Max Holloway, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I'm not gonna take nothing away from Dustin. He did a real thing. He beat a real champion, and congrats, brother.
But do you feel that your future lies in lightweight, or do you think you're going to go back down to featherweight where you still hold the title?
I'm still a champ. Whatever weight gets me closer to that pound-for-pound title, if it's here. I told you guys, if it's 170, 185, 205, and I don't care.
The challenger, Frankie Edgar.
Oh, nice uppercut from Holloway. The Edgar nose.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Beautiful spinning back kick at the end of the round. Max counters him.
And down! I wanted to prove a point and go 5 rounds with him so I can let the world know that I'm here to stay and the Blessed Express is still on the move, baby. Choo-choo!
Nothing but respect to Max, a great champion, but the thing is I just got too many tools. I think I'm too strong.
People are like, who's the man to do it? I'm the man to do it.
This is in big trouble. Rip into the body, drops him.
This is the fight we wanted right here.
Volkanovski coming on strong.
The great Volkanovski.
I'm Max Holloway's worst nightmare.
I also trust we're going to see a better than ever Max Holloway. And I think that experience in those 25 minutes with Dustin Poirier is what showed Max and taught Max and are going to elevate.
A chip on my shoulder. And I always thought the world owed me stuff. And he was one of the guys that kind of snapped me and be like, look, nobody owes you nothing. It's life. If you want something, go out and get it. There's levels to this, you know? And I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna show you what level I'm at.
And the UFC featherweight champion showing you why he has been such a problem at 145 pounds for 6+ years.
Alexander Volkanovski versus Max Holloway. You know, this thing keeps getting a little bit more interesting. I mean, this is a guy who's going to be in your face, smothering you. When I'm with Volkanovski and I tell him hello and I pat him on the back, it feels different. The guy used to be 96 kilograms in his rugby days.
If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the best is blessed, baby. Come see me. Champ, looking like a champ. About to be and still. I haven't fought in Vegas for 4 years. Feels good to be here. I can't wait. This guy's gonna catch me. Ooh, how free you? You must be one with water. When you step into the jacuzzi, you become the jacuzzi. Hands up. It feels good.
Let's get it done. Bless their hands. My time.
Good luck to you tomorrow, sir. Max, you've been turning these challengers back.
The Blessed Express is on the move. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night. Christmas, New Year's came early. You're welcome.
Max Holloway, ladies and gentlemen. Max Holloway has been dominating this division for years.
Most men have caved under his pace and his pressure.
He could be the guy to beat the greatest featherweight of all time. Look at the size of the tree trunk legs on Volkanovski.
He's so big. He touches you, touches you, touches you. And as the fight goes long and you start to fatigue, is when he really starts to put more on his strikes.
There's another good low kick.
Pretty good one, too.
Always trying to touch him. Volkanovski trying to smash him early.
But you got yourself a chance.
Again, another inside low kick. Again, I mean, he's throwing full power.
Big dive, Alexander Volkanovski.
Stunned him with that left hand.
And now he points those toes to the body.
Good dig to the body by the champ.
Yeah, Holloway starting to have some moments. Continues to burn. To the body.
Good right hand to the body by Holloway. And another left.
Holloway with a late flurry. Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway go the distance.
What a fight.
Is that us? That's us. I have no idea. I have no idea who won the fight.
And new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
We've had great champions in this division. Aldo, great respectful champion. Max, great respectful champion. I promise to be a great champion too.
Max, you are without a doubt the greatest featherweight of all time. But give us your thoughts on what went wrong for you tonight.
I'm only 28. I'm only getting better. I'll be back, boys. He was hitting the leg kicks here and there, but I was just like, look at that. Like, he's just throwing them to throw them. Only 3 guys' decisions mattered that night. 3 people. And I didn't get them. If you believe you're the best fighter in the world, you don't really take notice of anyone. You know, I never really noticed Alex. They say, getting to the top, you gotta be super hungry. You know, the line at the top ain't as hungry as the line climbing up. I stood hungry like that 16-year-old line first stepped in the match for kickboxing, you know? Got him. We up, we back, we running, and I can't wait to remind the world that the best is blessed. So we've been here for 3 days, 48-hour quarantine, and we're finally being able to leave this hotel. is hard for Hiker Holloway. And me, boys, you're welcome. I navigated with us just through my spirit and the wind and the stars. There's no stars in the sky, so I had to use the moon. What up, Fight Island? We're here in the Octagon. So we're on the Octagon on the beach. We're getting ready. This is early in the morning. Couple more hours to what would be showtime. So we're getting fight ready, baby.
Good.
Feel good, feel great. Get these couple last pounds off. Get to finally eat my cupcakes.
But I got the energy, so it's good. That's why I'm doing a session.
Our next fighter to the scale and one half of your co-main event of the evening.
Championship, Alexander the Great Volkanovski taking on the former champion Max Blessed Holloway.
Here we go, Mike. Alexander Volkanovski. Second UFC title fight for him, trying to make it 2-0 in a series with Max Holloway. Physically, Holloway does look outstanding, though. Big focus on strength and leg. Fought Shane Young back in 2017. Still retains the services, though, of his first MMA coach, Joe Lopez. Kick for Holloway!
Beautiful spinning back kick comes with that. Volkanovski has, but he has the combination, he has the pace.
Nice right hand from Holloway.
Look at him mocking him there. That's hilarious. Oh, look, that's an amazing combination. Holloway looks so sharp tonight, reacting perfectly. Oh, man, he's down again. Listen, he still considers himself the champion. He still carries himself like the champion. You can see why. Listen, he landed. Oh, look at that. That's good work, Alex. These are boxing gloves. I mean, we know that, but still, the fact they're throwing with such frequency so often. Look at that. Nice trick. That's not an easy thing to do. But he's up. Man.
Remarkable.
Round 3, depending on how the judges see it, it could be 2-2. For my money, it's 3-1.
Holloway putting it all together tonight.
No shame in that, though. That's what you got to do. You got to adjust on the fly, and they're turning on the pressure right now. Holloway, as calm as ever, firing back.
Cheer. Final seconds of this championship fight, and a late takedown for Volkanovski.
The first real takedown.
Incredible. Those men have fought nearly an hour together. And Max Holloway certainly believes he has done enough to begin a second era as the UFC featherweight champion.
And still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
I never ever wanted to be a person of what if this, what if that. I can live with myself and be like, I put it all out there. This is me. 80 to 90% of the world think I won the fight. This was the best Max Holloway that night and every night. There's no excuse after anything I ever do.
And it's easy to fall into the trap of the narrative that he's lost a couple in a row and all this stuff, but a lot of people, including myself, thought that he won the Volkanovski fight.
Not cry over spilled milk. That day I want to enjoy this ride. I'm gonna ride the Blessed Express till the wheels fall off.
Max Holloway versus Calvin Kattar. So let's talk about this.
A win over Max Holloway sets me apart from the rest, and there's only room for one of us to go fight the champ. That's gonna be me. People think I'm the rookie going into this fight. I'm the elder. If this was high school, I'd be a senior, he'd be a freshman. In that octagon, I'm gonna treat him like a freshman.
It's Max. It's Max. He's the best. The best featherweight of all time.
We see one of the best strikers in the world. Come fight night, we see, baby. We see.
Deep breath, folks. The tension of a UFC main event. Nothing quite like it in all of professional sports.
Calvin Kattar. Right.
He pops. Boom! A lot of volume from Max Holloway.
From Calvin Kattar here. Oh, that was protection in this one.
Oh, man. What a right hand by Holloway. Max Holloway
looks as good as he's ever looked right now.
Honestly, I've never seen Max look as good as this. Oh, that hurts him! Body shot!
Another one right through the guard! Oh my goodness! Firing right now. It's gonna look like this.
Oh! Kick! Cater's in real trouble! Sails by the board!
What an uppercut! Pad holder continues to press. Went far in between because the whole round we saw this. Jab, jab. Right hand lands from Max Holloway. Right here, look at this. Look at this head movement. Ooh, I saw Canelo do something like that before. But then,
this could be it!
Oh, we don't want to get hit the body anymore.
Looks a lot like the shot at the end.
You thought there was not a fight that could be. Oh my goodness.
Head kick late in the round.
He's even listening to the commentary team.
The red belt in UFC, baby. Right hand. Max Holloway there.
Pride of Hawaii, Max Bless Holloway.
Hey, Dana, that's 50K. No worry, Kato. We got 50K, baby. That's what's up.
Well, Max Holloway's performance was nothing short of masterful.
I felt good. I felt great, man. I was in there. The man was saying that he had best boxing in all MMA. I wanted to prove that wrong. The man was calling me a freshman. I wanted to pick there's freshmen and then there's freshmen that come up and then they take your girlfriend. I'm the guy that take your girlfriend. So I had a goal to prove, I want to go and show the world and be a legend in the sport. And this is the kind of performance and live on ABC, baby.
Dude, Max Holloway is a real fucking warrior. I mean, to the core. That guy relishes it. He loves it.
The who's who fought on here, Muhammad Ali, Roberto Duran, all these beasts, and I get to put my name in. What a night, bro. What a night.
The record for the most strikes ever in a UFC fight. Max, you keep getting better.
The thing about Max Holloway that's so interesting is he is so well conditioned and so aware. His fight IQ, his ability to find a weakness and to see it, his predatory behavior inside the octagon, I think he's the best. He's the baddest motherfucker. I think he's the best 145er ever.